Okay, first thing I want to say to you is, do you like the environment? Now, mind you, this is daytime. This is not nighttime. This is the daytime hours. The reason why I'm saying this is because you have a lot of screen paints out there, projection screens, that will have you sitting in this kind of environment in order to accommodate your screen. Now, understand if you have a dedicated home theater setup, you know, of course you're going to have it in the dark. That's what it's designed for, but this is not a dedicated theater. This is actually my living room, so I have to have light in my living room. And the reason why is because, as I said before, there's no way in the world my wife will allow me to have a screen of this massive size if she can't sit here and be able to read her books in a fully lit environment. Now, I want you to look around at this environment. Usually when you're watching demonstrations on YouTube or wherever you may be watching them at, on projection screens and projection screen paints, this is the kind of environment that you will see. Windows blacked out. If, you know, chances are this would be covered up too, but I'm not going to cover it up because I'm going to show you that it actually is daytime outside. Now, usually they'll say, well, look, man, a movie theater was meant to be in the dark. Well, here's the thing. Like I said, that's for dedicated theaters. And again, this is not a dedicated theater. This is my living room. So if you're watching demonstrations where you have screens blocking windows, you have dark blackout cloths covering light coming from the window, that shows you right there. That's a high indicator showing you right there that the screen paint or projection screen doesn't do what it's supposed to do. Now, the reason why I'm saying this also is because if that screen looks amazing in a dark environment, but when they do the demonstration in a well-lit environment and it doesn't look the same way, it should be slightly off by a little bit. But if it's a huge comparison on how different it looks, that is a huge red flag telling you right there that that screen can only perform if you're in an environment like this. Now, you got to ask yourself something. Imagine having your friends, your family, come over and you want to watch a movie on your screen, and this is what your environment is going to look like. Just soak all this in. Now ask yourself, do you want to be in an environment like this every time you use your projector? Now when you use your TV, you don't have to turn on all the lights in your environment, do you? So why should you have to do the same for your projector? So let's get some lights on in here because this is making me depressed. Alright, so this on, turn this on, and I want to show you something. A lot of people don't realize this. Fix my camera right here. That, do this real quick. I'm gonna get this camera to work right. Hold on for a minute. Focus is a little off, people. All right, so let's get the camera to focus here a little better. There we go. I want to show you something. Now, a lot of people don't realize this, that the light from my kitchen right there expands out and hits here and hits the side of my screen right there, but you would not see that. Yeah, but that's how much light that comes out of my kitchen. It comes here and it actually hits the side of my screen. So my light in my kitchen actually affects my screen. So you have no idea how much light this wall is actually taking in. This is a huge screen. So we'll turn on all our lights because this is the way your environment is supposed to look. And let's open up these blinds. Let's let some light in here. Alright, like I said, you'll see the demonstration. If you watch these demonstrations, you'll notice that the screen will not look the same way it does with the lights on, because that screen is only designed to perform. It only looks good with all the lights out. When you turn on the lights on the environment and start showing off their screen paint or their projection screen, you'll see how fantastic it looks. But when the minute you turn on any light in the environment, the screen will start to turn a little tannish. Now, I want you to look around my environment. This is what you want to bring your friends and family into, right? This is what you want your environment to look like. Now, let's come over here real quick. Let's remove this from my projector, and let's begin. Now, this screen takes in a ton of light. Mind you, I have light here, which you don't see, that hits the screen, and then I have that overhead ceiling light. And my screen is 180 inches. Now this right here is the immerse dark slate eclipse. These screens come in kit size of 1 gallon to 2 gallons. 1 gallon will paint a screen size of 100 inch to 170 inch. That's with the blackout cloth surface. If you choose to use it without the surface, it'll paint a screen size of 180 inches, 16:9. And then we have the 2 gallon kit that will paint a screen size from 100 inch to a 300 inch. Mind you, it'll paint up to 170 inch because of the blackout cloth surface. Without the Surface, you can easily do a 300-inch screen. Now that kit comes with LED lights. It also comes with a free 37-inch Bluetooth RCA soundbar. Sorry about that. Just look how fantastic that screen looks. Now we don't have to use any form of ambient light controlled environments, because in an ambient light controlled environment, so have light in the environment, but it won't be anywhere near the screen. It might be dim around the screen, but around the outside environment, it will basically be a little brighter. So they're controlling the lights that are near the screen. Look at this head. You see outside my blinds, and my blinds aren't fully shut. You can see objects out there, and look how fantastic this screen looks. And this is the reason why I have a 180-inch screen in my living room, and my wife can't say, well look, I can't read my books because you have to have all the lights out, so therefore you can't have the screen. Let's go over into the dining room. Show you the screen from another angle. Anywhere I sit in this room, anywhere I go, the screen is going to look fantastic. You see how much like the light that comes across the side of that screen, right there. Let's come over here. Yeah, look at this. Lights off, lights on. Lights off, lights on. It looks the same way. And you can see that light right here burning into the screen. It's just like the screen is constantly taking light in, constantly taking light in. Now mind you, this is being shot in 720p. There's no 4K upscaling, there's no 1080p, none of that. That's my, send me messages. There's no calibrating the projector, none of that. This is right out of the box. No factory setting. All my factory settings are in the default settings. Now I'm going to pause that right there for a minute. Come over here in the living room. See if I have it here available on the table. I might have it. I might not have it. Time will tell. Sorry about the noise you're hearing in the background. What the frick is he back here doing? I'll show you in a couple of minutes. Just give me a minute, people. Alright, now we are going to take our, I got a sample over here. Alright, there we go. I think we got enough over here. My fault. I do apologize. We're going to take a sample sheet of the Dark Star 9. There we go. Let's put it right there. I hope it stays because my tape is a little worn out. I hope it does stay. Alright, I'm going to step back. Alright, and we are going to begin again. Just go back a couple inches. Now that Dark Star 9 is a $2,000 and $3,000 screen. Look at that. Look at the performance on this screen right here. Okay, look at that right there. That shows you the $2,000 and $3,000 projection screen compared to our screen. Alright. Now imagine how much the Dark Star 9 would cost you if you got that screen at 180 inches. It's a $2,000 and $3,000 projection screen at 100 inches, 16:9. Now imagine at 120, 150, 160 what that screen would cost you. Okay, I'm Kenneth Burr from Crystal Age Technology Screens using Smart Technology Gain. Hope you enjoyed this video demonstration, just giving you a bit of an eye-opener on what to look for when it comes to your home theater investment. Thank you all for watching.